Hello to my YouTube subscribers, and to those that are not subscribed yet, I recommend you do so because this channel puts out some of the hottest content revolving around Pokemon and sports cards. And I got another PSA reveal for you guys. It just so happens to be almost 50 cards, all Pokemon. And I always enjoy these videos, and I know you guys do as well because they're some of my most viewed videos on the channel. All right, got 3 boxes here, as you can see. We'll start off with box 1. Lots of Ultra Modern in here. I got some heavy hitters as well. Some chases from Scarlet and Violet, such as the Bubble Mew. I know how much everyone loves the Bubble Mew. Go ahead, roll out the white carpet, but it's not carpet. All right, speaking of Mew, we got the VMAX from Fusion Strike. Beautiful card. There's a lot going on here with all the lights and wave patterns and whatnot. And that gets a Gem Mint 10. Booyah. Massive card. All right, great start. What else we got? Ooh, we got the Zacian V. And if you guys remember, in my last video of doing a PSA review, which wasn't that long ago, I talked about how easy Crown Zenith cards are to grade. And I had the Zamazenta version of this. And they both got 10s. Let's go. I like this card a lot. You know, Sword and Shield, they got some nice legendary Pokemon. I dig them. All right, next up. Ooh, another banger. The Mewtwo and Mew tag team. Great artwork. Whoo, boom, son. We are on fire. 3 for 3. And this card is huge. It's like over $1,000. All right. 3 for 3 on 10s. Let's keep it going. Ooh, this is a nice one. Blastoise from 151. Sweet design. Blastoise looks really good in this card. And that gets a 10 too. I'm on fire. Thank you to Blastoise. Who you guys picking? Squirtle, Charmander, or Bulbasaur in the first gen? Comment down below. All right, here we go. We got a vintage card from Breakpoint. Shining Gyarados full art. This is sweet looking. Another top tier shiny Pokemon. It's Gyarados, and that gets an 8. Okay, that's common with these cards. During an era where they weren't really conserved all that as much as they are now. So, and the corners are pretty beat up. That grade is justified. Give that one to my friend Brian. That's his card. Next up, the Golden Mew. Ooh, the Golden Mew gets an 8. I wonder why. It is off-centered. And the corners are rough. That makes sense. Okay. Love that card, though. 151. Awesome set. Ooh, here we go. We got the Kingdra promo. I cannot get enough of this card. If I get a 10 again, oof, I do not this time. I get a 9. But that's all right. Still a gorgeous card, even as a 9. These are going to do very well long term. All right, next up. Ooh, we got the 3 birds from Hidden Fates. The full art version. And that got a 10. Nice. That's a cool one. If you ever watch the second movie with the birds and Lugia, you'll have such a tremendous appreciation of those Pokemon. Because that is a really good movie. All right. Ooh, this card is sick. Okay, as far as Pokemon and their trainers go, this one is top tier. With a stamp too, it gets a 9. But that's all right. I recommend picking these up as the prices are still good enough and haven't really risen yet. Because this is a phenomenal artwork. All right. Oof, here we go. Charizard. A lot of people's favorite Pokemon right here. And that got a 10. Nice. These rainbow cards look better than the Sun and Moon. They've gotten better with the rainbow cards over the years. So not as desirable as some other full arts, but collectors still like them, including myself. All right, we got the Milotic Trainer Gallery from Silver Tempest. It's a nice looking card. A lot of color in the background. And that got a 9. Okay. No worries there. About halfway done with the first stack. Another Trainer Gallery from Crown Zenith, the Latias. Boom, and that got a 10. Wonderful. Looks like Latias got tangled in someone's laundry that was being hung up. Silly Latias. Phew. A Gen 3 Pokemon there. All right, and here it is, everyone. The Bubble Mew. My goodness, this card speaks for itself. Incredible artwork. I just love the little Pokemon that are looking up at it in awe. Shout out to Uzgaman, if I'm saying that right, because whoever you are, you did an incredible job with this card. And that gets a 10. Let's go. Wow. Massive card. This is like a $2,000 plus card. Incredible. Nice job, Brian. That's my friend Brian's. And he pulled it from, I want to say a tin or something that he got from Walgreens. So he did very well with that. And here we go. We got Latias EX. Beautiful looking full art from Surging Sparks. Bubble Mew should get its own place right here. VIP section. There we go. Got a Zorora VMAX with some Pokemon on top of him. Even up down below. Cool artwork. Bam, Crown Zenith. You do not disappoint with the quality. I don't know what Pokemon was on during that time, but it would be cool if they did it for all the sets. All right, here we go. We got a team up card. Beautiful Venusaur and Celebi grass type. And that got a 10. Nicely done, man. Gorgeous artwork with the green. And green is my favorite color, so I like that card a lot. Here we go. Another banger. The Chase from Surging Sparks. Pikachu with the big butt. Boom, 10. That card is beautiful. Wow. Pikachu. I love that. That's going on my PC for sure. Here we go. Another cool looking card, the Mimikyu VMAX. That's a nice one. And that got a 10 too. On a roll right now, everyone. I'm getting better with picking out what cards will gem to send to PSA. Another chase card, the Flareon from Generations. Wow. I don't own this card. This is my friend Brian's as well, but I might have to talk to him about doing a trade or something here because I like this card a lot. And that gets an 8. Okay. Yeah, this card is extremely difficult to gem. So if you ever do, you'll have a nice piece on your hands. Nonetheless, beautiful artwork. One of my favorites. And another cool one, the Mew from 151 UPC. This card has really shot up in price. Hard to believe at one time when it first came out, it was like $5, maybe even a little less. And those days are long gone now because near mints are up to what, $60? Well deserving for this card. And it gets a 9. All right, that's our first box. And I tell you what, the first box had all 3 of the most expensive cards in the whole submission, from the Bubble Mew to the Mewtwo and Mew partner tin, and the Pikachu from Surging Sparks. That's our. So that was a great first box to reveal. All right, I'll do the second now. Appreciate everyone being patient and looking at these cards with me. It's always a joy to do so. Go ahead, unveil the white. All right, here we go. We got the Samurai V, another Crown Zenith. I tell you what, I love ripping Crown Zenith and I love grading Crown Zenith. Just because you get the hits and the hits come out very clean. So if there was a set that's not Evolving Skies or 151 to invest in, I in the last like 5-6 years, I'm picking Crown Zenith easily. All right, ooh, here's the other promo from the Shroud of Fable collection that goes well with the Kingdra. That one got a 9. Wonder why. Looks very clean. Centered and nothing on the corners. Oh well. Still sweet looking. Put it with the Greninja. Next up, ooh, we got another 151 full art. Zapdos gets a 10. Nice. I love Zapdos. But if I'm picking a legendary bird out of the 3, I'm going with Articuno. So, and another cool artwork, the 151 Snorlax taking a nap. I'm guessing he ate a lot before he went to sleep, because that's usually how Snorlax works. And that got a 9. Gotta love the Pidgey on his stomach too. Put that in my friends pile. Boom, next up. Sweet. I like it when the gold cards, they still keep the same color of the Pokemon. And right here, it really shows it well with the purple. And that got a 10. Nice. That's a beautiful Mewtwo. Love the look on that one. Okay. And ooh, another sweet one. The best trainer gallery from Lost Origin, I would say. Either this or the Gengar. It's got to be one of them. And that got a 10 too. Nice. You got red with the fat Pikachu. Love the look of that one. Here we go. All right. I'm telling you guys, this submission is wild. Probably my best one yet in terms of like how many cool looking desirable cards are in here. And that gets a 10 too. Nice. First time adding this to my collection. And I'm pumped. Been wanting this one for a long time. Gosh, it's just stained glass. It's just such a cool design. I would love for Pokemon to do that with some more in the future. All right. Here's another sweet card that's been taken off lately. This was a very cheap card at release. And then now starting to gain some traction. And I believe because it's the Gengar and the Ghastly on the rugs. So, and that got a 9. No worries. I love this. I like this card a lot. Really cool looking. All right, next up, Psyduck from 151. Psyduck, always confused. This probably doesn't even know where to go in this card. And I got a 9 too. All right. Yep, some whitening on the corners. Deserving of the grade. There we go. Next up, Sandy Shocks. This is such a funny looking Pokemon. It's supposed to be Magneton, but like the ancient version of it. But I like the artwork. And that got a 10 too. Nice. Cool card. All right, here we go. We got the Mew. This time, the pink version of the gold card. And that got a 9. Excellent looking full art. I'm sure the ladies would appreciate this card. They love pink. Next up, the first full art for Blastoise, an XY base set. This card is sweet. And that got an 8. All right. Just like the Gyarados from Breakpoint, these cards are very difficult to gem. The pop is extremely low. So, but it still does well in a higher grade, near mint grade. Cool card. Here we go. Ooh. The best trainer gallery from Silver Tempest, Rayquaza with his trainer. I like this art. Shows Rayquaza in a thunderstorm. Sweet. And I got a 10. Nice. Beautiful artwork. Rayquaza Emerald is a very fun game to play. If any of you haven't played that yet, I'd recommend it. And here's, I think, our oldest card in this whole submission. From 2009, Pokemon Rumble. Mewtwo. The hollow pattern is really cool in this one. And I got a sword right there too. And that got an 8. Not bad. Not bad for a card for a card that old. All right. What do we have next? Ooh, the classic Eevee from the ETB promo. This is an gorgeous art of Eevee just laying on the couch. And that got a 10. I'd recommend picking these up while you guys still can at an affordable price, because once prismatic ETBs are no longer out in the wild for MSRP, these will shoot up for sure. Plus the set is awesome because you have a lot of SIRs that people would want. All right, we got the other Mew. Wow, we have all three variations of the Mew. From the gold, the full art, and this one, the shiny one. And I got a 9. Oh, too bad none of them got the 10. That's okay. Shiny Mew is awesome looking too. The stars in the background. All right. Got about 4 more of box 2. And another Crown Zenith. Pikachu got a 9. Wah, wah, wah. I like this one. Pikachu's just having fun with the leaf. Shoom. Yellow border goes very well with this card because it matches Pikachu. Nicely done. Here we go. Ooh. I would say out of all 3 of the artworks for the final evolution of the starters from Gen 1, Venusaur has the best in 151. Something about the color and the design of all these flowers with him in the background. And that got a 10. Nice. This is excellent right here. Oof. Love that artwork. All right, 2 more. Got a classic from Cosmic Eclipse. The Gen 4 Legendaries. And that got an 8. Yeah, corners are rough on this. But, you know, when you get cards this old that are still desirable, even in an 8, they're still worth a decent amount. So, plus it all depends on where you're at, what you get it for, and at what price point. That factors in. All right, Blastoise and Piplup GX, another tag team from Cosmic Eclipse. I got an 8 as well. Yeah. Same thing with the other one, corners. All right. Box 2 is over just like that, and that did not disappoint as well. All right, box 2 doesn't have much left, so we're kind of speed through this. I think I went through all the bigger cards in the submission. I don't know if there's any more that would top like $500, but we'll see. Just leave this bubble wrap here. Oh, that one first. Another Entei from Crown Zenith. Bam! Boom! This is my second or third one. I'll take it. I like the volcano erupting. Always cool to see these Pokemon in their natural habitat. And this one does that. Alright. Ooh, the Ho-Oh from Silver Tempest full art. Gorgeous colors on here. So vibrant. With the rainbow. And I got a 9. Okay. Hello. I was happy to see Ho get an alt art or an SIR, right, from or in Destined Rivals. So that was cool. We do have a nice card that's worth a lot. And it's this one, the Reshiram from Legendary Treasures. I am in complete awe of this card with the rose petals and the shiny in his eye. This is beautiful. Yes, and I wanted a 9 in this. I was very content with a 9. And I'm glad to see that. Wow, this is a cool card to own. I remember I picked this one up from my shop, and I was like, man, this has a shot to 9. But I didn't know for sure because it was off-centered. As you can see, left to right. And it did have a little whitening on the corner. So at least I said it was going to be an 8, but at best it would be a 9. And I got the 9, guys. Let's go. Beautiful artwork on this. Thank you, PSA, for the grade on that. Here we go. Another gold card from Crown Zenith. The Dialga V-Star, and bam, they got a 10 too. Let's go. Got 2 of these now. Great card to own. pick up these for 4 gold cards. There's 4 in the set. Dialga, Arceus, Palkia, and Giratina. So they're still under 2K for the set. And in the future, I can see that going way up. I almost got the set. I just need the other 2, Palkia and Giratina. With Giratina being the most expensive one out of the 4. All right, here we go. Cosmic Eclipse. Just a tag team full art. A Blastoise and Piplup. Nice blue. If blue is your color, this is a great card for you. Lots of it in it. 2 more to go. Oh, we got the Squirtle, 151. I like the Squirtle with the water. Kind of looks like real, if like a Pokemon was in real life. That's how it would be. And that got a 10. Beautiful. Nicely done, Squirtle. Heck yeah, 151. Amazing set. And last but not least, what do we have? Ooh, a Dragonite from Dragon Majesty. Gosh, the shards in the background are so sweet. Cool. And then did I get a 9? No biggie, because we got way more 10s than we did 9s, and that's always a huge dub when you get a PSA review. And thank you again, guys. I always appreciate the love and support. And be on the lookout on my YouTube channel, or not my YouTube channel, my eBay page, D-Town Relics as well. Some of these might go on sale. I tend to keep a lot of my slabs unless I have duplicates. So I'll probably look over on which ones I want to get rid of. And then until then, I want you guys all have a great day. And stay tuned for more awesome videos. Peace.